Aloha cousins, Briar626 here, and today we're going to be going over a little video here, some news video, and I thought this would be like do a different kind of format of doing some news stuff, but this news stuff, ooh, I am a little late on this. I am absolutely late, but I had to come back and at least tell you guys all about this, because this, oh my gosh, is so cool news. Of course, 2 weeks ago was the Toyfair of 2020. So it showed off all the new coming toys that were coming out this year. And of course, your friends, your boys over here, Bakugan, were at it. So they released a lot of new stuff. And I mean a lot. I know a lot of people already covered a lot of this stuff. I'm going to be covering it because I want to talk about it, because I'm excited for it, because this stuff is just like super cool stuff. I'm going to kind of run through quick on some of this stuff, because I'll throw some videos of people who already have like done reviews on some of this stuff already, and I'll throw those, like the links in the videos, all down in the description below. So you guys can watch them, and all that stuff. And also a lot of this stuff was on Twitter as well. So you guys can go follow me on Twitter, Briar_626, and I retweet all that stuff, like all of it. It's all on there, and a bunch of other people have done stuff on there as well. So yeah, so kind of going off to the first things going on to is we're going to talk about the, let's talk about some of the new products coming out. Let's do that. Let's do this. So the new products coming out, one of the big ones is these blind boxes. The blind boxes are actually kind of cool. They are going to be for hobby stores only, or just like your local card store gaming play. That's where you're going to get it, and it's going to come with one deck box, one Bakugan, 2 cores, and 12 cards. Basically one pack is what it's going to come with, which is really cool. I think that's really cool. I know I'm going to be doing a full box unboxing on this, or at least try to. Anyway, just so you guys can see this. And of course, apparently it does come with a rare Arliss and a Diamond Bakugan in one of these. Who knows? We don't have any more information besides what's on the boxes itself besides that, and they're going into hobby stores. That's really about it. Some more stuff I think that's coming out as well, which is really cool, are these faction boxes, which is really cool. It's like you get a full, like a pack of cards, a promo card of whatever faction it is, and then you get a faction exclusive deck box, which is really cool. So of course you get a bunch of these cool cards, and they're actually really good cards as well. I'm not just saying like they're okay cards. No, they're actually legitly good cards. So of course, back in the day, they did the like the GameStop promo where you had like the 5 cards. You go to GameStop, you get a Hollow Hex version, Bakugan Elite of a card. That was not so great. Well, now they listened to us and they actually did some really good cards. Like, for an example, they got Blinding Ink. Yes, you heard me correctly. They have a Bakugan Elite Hollow Hex version of Blinding Ink. Oh my gosh, that is like a really good card. And then another one is Nature's Power. Yeah, Nature's Power. They got a Bakugan Elite Hollow Hex Nature's Power card for this. I know I'm going to be buying 3 of each of those. And of course, the darkest one comes with the Maximus Nilius, which is really cool. It's the new one, the new Nilius that pretty much does rapid fire. You get to play for free if it's a second rapid fire card played this turn. And then at the end of the turn, if it was played that way, you bring it back to your hand. So which isn't too bad, but still a really good card. I'm excited for it because I'm going to be playing with that deck. And then you also get a I think it's a Chaos card. I can't remember what it is, but it has Gortheon on it, and it's like Pound or Boom, something like that. It's something on there, but it's like it says attach a Bahu core to one of your Bakugan, something like that. So it's really cool. Still a pretty good card. I just can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it is a really good card. Those are the only ones that we saw, but you know there was a Pyrus deck box that was next to it, that or like the little exclusive deck box that they would come with. So we know we're getting a Pyrus one. We just don't know what the card is, the promo card for it is. I wish we knew what it was, because I want to know if it is like a Quickfire, because Quickfire would be great. Super Fuel would be another fantastic card. Any one of those I'll be happy with. Some other products we're getting, of course, is a new pack set. They've already announced the new pack that is coming out next after Armored Elite. Of course, some of us haven't even got Armored Elite yet, which kind of stinks. I'm kind of upset with that, because us in Florida, we don't have Armored Elite stuff yet. We don't have any of that stuff. We don't even have Age of Orless packs yet. So that's a little upsetting for me. I'm a little upset with that. But having the new set, which is called, you ready for it? Fusion Force. Fusion Force is the new set. And of course, we already got the pack art, the name for it, and we even got some cards already revealed from it, which is really cool. And I'll kind of go over a couple of cards here. Kohdok actually did a full pack unboxing, an actual pack opening, I mean, of this set, Fusion Force set, which is really cool. I'm super stoked for this set. I don't know what else it's going to bring. I just know it's going to be really, really good. But some of the key cards that we're going in is one of them is Back to Back. It's this flip card. It's a 0 cost, a Pyrus Chaos card. For 0 energies, you literally stop a Pyrus or a Chaos Bakugan. Those two right now are one of the big. Those two factions are like really big right now. So that's actually really nice to have a card that's 0 cost and it stops either one of those. I'm a big fan of that. I'm surprised it's not a 1 cost, to be honest. But I'm happy that it's a 0 cost, which is really cool. There's also a Pyrus Darkest one, which is called Darkest Fire Dodge. Still really cool. Another good one was Pyrus Cutter. For 2 energies, it's a Pyrus Chaos card, plus 5 damage. Then shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw that many cards. Yeah, so that's actually pretty good. I mean, I think it's really a good card. You literally just get if you have that dead hand, just pay 2 energies plus 5 damage. Shuffle your hand back into your deck. I mean, that's really good. I mean, even if it just goes for Pyrus Cutter to get the plus 5 damage to go into a Might in the back, oh my gosh, that would be really good. Be able to get that, like, get a Super Fuel off to play another card for free and just start going off with combos. Pyrus Cutter is going to be a very, very popular card when playing Empowered or any Might Max stuff. I think Pyrus Cutter will be a very good card that you'll see in that. Another interesting thing is all the new gears that are coming out. There's a new type of way of gear. It's a combined gear type thing, where basically now you can have 2 gears on your Bakugan. Yeah, with a certain symbol on there, it lets you do this. But the one that we saw was Picus Energizer. I guess that's how it's pronounced. It's a 2 energy cost. It's a Baku gear, 101, and it has the effect, this card can be attached to a character as a second Baku gear. So if your Bakugan already has a 1 Baku gear attached to it, bam, guess what? Now you have 2 Baku gears attached to it. So that's actually really, really cool. I'm a huge fan of that. Having 2 gears now, I'm happy that we finally get to have that, which is really good. I was hoping for it. And then also another thing too, in the new packs for the Fusion Force, we are actually getting new character cards. So back when they had the event in November, there was a Chaos Pegatrix that was announced, showing one without an effect and one with the effect, which I think it had a Victor did something with a shield. I think it did something. I can't remember. It did something. I think Victor add a shield to this Bakugan. I am not for sure, but it was something really good. I'll throw an image on the screen. It's on the screen there. I can't remember right on top of my head, but it had that effect on it. Now we all were like, where are we getting these cards? Well, they are coming out. It's just they're coming out in Fusion Force instead of Armored Elite and all that stuff. So, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I like that. That's really, really nice. And then, of course, we get some other cards as well. I'm going to kind of go through all of them. They're all on the screen, kind of like as a speed run through. There's a lot of really good cards coming out in the set. And these were all posted on Twitter that we saw. And then going back, we're going to kind of go past all that now. We're getting into the new type of cards. Now they're called fusion Bakugan. Yes, there are fusion Bakugan. So taking two Bakugan and fusing them together, and this is what you got. Of course, we got a whole list of new fusion Bakugan that we are having coming out. So this actual list was released recently for the new fusion Bakugan. Now, with the Bakugan here, we actually got this. It shows all the new Bakugan coming, or not really all of them, but a lot of them so far. We're getting a lot of new ones, and a lot of the fusions we could see here. You got Ultras, and then you have Core Fusions, which is actually really cool. One of them that we have as an Ultra is Holocore Serpentes. Pretty cool. Dragonoid and Exilitor. Trox and Nobilius. Pegatrix and Gorine. Hydrus and Trino. Those are the Ultra ones that we have right now. And then we have the Cores, which we have a bunch of the Core ones. We have Holocore and Rhyperion. Then we have Hydrus and Batrix, Trox and Cyrus, Hydrus and Trino, Dragonoid and Treacherous, Pegatrix and Gillator, Nilius and Enoch, Trox and Nobilius, Fangzor and Mantanoid. Now, those are the Bakugan there, and the cool thing is about it is they actually have really cool corresponding factors to their other core forms, like the Fangzor and the Mantanoid. It looks like you literally have taken a core Fangzor and a core Mantanoid and just combined them together, and boom, there you go. You got your Bakugan, which is really cool. I mean, it's a neat effect. I think they're kind of neat. Some of them are very weird, I will have to say. Very, very weird. But they're still really cool Bakugan nonetheless. Now, talking about that, there's a new ruling for these new Fusion Bakugan, because we do get them. Now, when you play these Bakugan, there's going to be two sides. One side's going to be the character card, and one side's going to be the fusion effect. So this part is the really interesting part. It's like an Evo almost type of thing, but without an extra card. You're literally just flipping your card over. So which is going to be very interesting for sleeve stuff. So you're going to have to put a clear sleeve over these cards, which is kind of interesting, which is okay. But if you're not a person who likes clear sleeves, you're going to have to if you're going to be running this, just because you have to flip, or you have to have two of these Bakugan, so you literally just trade it out whenever you fuse these two cards. But yeah, so going back into it. So we have an image in the ruling of the one, and the one that we have is the Dragonoid and Exilitor Ultra. We're going to kind of go off these stats. It's 2 Fire Fist, 801. Not terrible stats, but they're okay. But what's really good about it, and it has the effect of 8 energies, and you get to fuse it. And then on the other side is the fusion. So you basically start off with the normal character card first, as the actual card, not the fusion side. You start off with the normal, kind of like how you normally would with Bakugan when you play it. You start with the character card, not the fusion. Same exact concept to that. But now during the game, you can spend 8 energies, and you can turn your character card over to the fusion side to fuse your Bakugan. That's how you fuse your Bakugan, is by flipping over your character card, and bam. Now, his stats do change. They do change. 2000 B power and 5 damage for 8 energies. That's a static. That's just a thing right there. It just stays like that. That's dope. Oh my word, that's like ridiculous. And it's going to even get even better with the new cards that I'm going to be telling you about here later on. But this is absolutely ridiculous. And then okay, so now here's where the interesting thing is. All right, so in the toy battling game, because we already talked about the whole card game, how the cardware version will work is you pay the energies, you flip the Bakugan over, you get the fusion, and bam, it's a Pyrus Arliss instead of just Pyrus, because the normal version is just Pyrus. You flip it over, it's a Pyrus Arliss. All right. Now, how does this work in the toy battling game? In the toy battling game, this is straight off the rulebook, because we got an image of the rulebook. In the toy battling game, when you fuse a Bakugan, you will start each game with a non-fusion side of the character face up. If you manage to roll to a Bakucore with the F symbol, which is the symbol of the fusion, anywhere on it, you get to turn that fusion character over to its fusion side. So if you're playing a toy battling game and you have a fusion Bakugan, you win! You practically win! So this is literally going to open up so many plays in a toy battle game. The toy battle game is actually going to be really fun now. We used to have it where it was kind of like, it's okay. It's just more for the kid version. No, it's actually legit going to be fun. And this is what's going to make it even better. So they announced those little magnet character cards that we had, those little trainer gate cards. Yeah, guess what? Those are no longer trainer gate cards. Those are going to become later this fall actual gate cards. So like they did back in the old days, they had actual gate cards. So they said, of course, they had gate cards. They had the B powers all listed on the side, blah, 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 blah. Really cool. Fun game. Now, what they did was they made those trainer cards, gate cards, into actual gate cards. So in the toy battling game, you're actually going to be using the cards as a classic version. So now there's going to be 3 different game styles for the game. You're going to have your toy battling game, your pro version of the game, and you're also going to have the classic version of the game. I'm going to call it classic for right now, just because I don't think they've really announced the name of the version of this type of game state that I know of. But we're going to call it the classic version for right now, that everyone knows. Basically, you're playing it just like how you would a normal game. As you have your you have actually 6 different of the different colors of your gate cards, and you're using each color corresponding, one gate card corresponding to whatever Bakugan you're using, is what I'm assuming the rules are for that. Because you can see 6 different colors. We have black, we've got blue, gold, green, red, and white. Alright, so those are the ones we have. So you're actually going to be using all of those, one for each character. So you have the 3 gate cards, and you win based off the gate cards. So you're playing it like the old classic game, if you ever played the old classic game. If you haven't, go watch some videos on YouTube about it, because it's super, super cool. So you play it like that game, and there you go. Now, some of these have the gear symbol on it, so that means you can play a gear for free. And some of them have the fusion symbol. Yeah, you heard me right. The fusion symbol. So that means you get to play Fusion Bakugan for free, which is really cool. Oh my gosh, I'm so stoked for this. I want this to be out now so I can play it. I don't want to wait till the fall to do this. So which is really cool. Those are like a lot of the big new stuff. Now, something really, really neat is that they're coming out. They answered our prayers. They answered our prayers. So back in the day, I know I'm referring back into the day. That's the good old days when I was like in was it 3rd grade? I was in 3rd grade when Bakugan came out. Back in 3rd grade, they had these little clips that hold your 3 Bakugan that you could clip onto the side of your belt, and you could show around, walk at school, and go, bam, I'm ready to brawl. Here's my 3 Bakugan. Yes, I did that. But they remade them. They brought it back. They brought the clips back, so now it holds 3 Bakugan and your 6 cores. And that's not all. It literally can clip onto your backpack, click on a belt loop, it can slide onto your belt or your pants, whatever kind of slide on you want. And on the back side, can hold your gate cards. Yes, so if you're playing the gate card version of the game, you will actually have it on there. You are literally going to be playing the gate card game is on the back. So you can play any version of the game you want by just having the clip onto you. You literally have a deck for your box, or a deck box that you can get from your from the card collector stuff. Then you have the clip to hold your 3 Bakugan and your 6 cores. And if you want to trade between that, you can go into having your gate cards on the back side of the Bahu clip. This is the coolest thing. I'm going to be buying a bunch of these, and these are also going to be coming with their own Bakugan and their own gate trainer, or their own gate card. From what they said, I think it's going to be coming with their own gate trainer, which is going to be ridiculous. I am so freaking stoked for this stuff coming out this year. I am super, super hyped. Of course, there's a bunch of other new stuff as well. I'll put some links down in the description below to some of the clips I've used here in the video, and also of some stuff that people were using down in the description below for like Twitter, for pictures, things like that. You need to go check out, find more information about it that I didn't get to cover. Go check that stuff out, because oh my word, this is ridiculous. This is so exciting for the game. And big announcement, of course, is that they've announced that they're going to have organized play. Yeah, you heard me right. They're going to organized play. They finally announced it. Anime Expo in California, Gen Con, and Chicago Toy Game Group are the 3 that they're going to this year, that they have written down, which is going to be really exciting. I'm excited for it. I'm ready to go. I'm probably going to be going to Anime Expo. That's where I'm going. I'm going to be going to Anime Expo. So if y'all are going to Anime Expo, then I will see y'all there, because that's where I'm going. I'm going to Anime Expo. You heard it there. I'm going to Anime Expo, everybody. So I'll see y'all at Anime Expo in 2020. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this news. I hope you kind of liked this format I did. It's something a little different. So yeah, so remember, Ohana means family, and family is no one gets left behind or forgotten. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.